Hi guys, welcome to Cryptoasmatic, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for popping by my channel. Please remember this is not a financial advice. This is strictly to entertain you, but I'd like to remind you to only buy those red candles. Now in case you're new to my channel, the way that I decide to make videos is by popular demand. What's in the comments section? What do you guys want to see? Today's video is going to be on baby doge. You can't believe how many people want to hear about this baby doge. Here's the thing. So I own a little bit of baby doge on Bitmart. I purchased it a couple of months ago. It was one of my lottery ticket purchases. Bought $5. It is worth $16 now, and I'm a little curious myself to find out exactly how that happened so. Let's dive into baby doge. The first thing I like to do whenever I'm checking out a token is go to their website, okay, and it's a cute little website, nothing terrific, just a very basic page, and I come down to the roadmap. Now, normally when you look at a token's roadmap they have it all laid out. This is what we plan to do. We want to do a swap, then we're going to have a game, and then we're going to launch in the metaverse. We're going to play to earn, like there's this whole big thing of what they plan to do. There's none of that with baby doge. The only thing that baby doge wants to do is market and sell. At this point I have to say to myself, is there any utility with this token, or is it just a community-driven token? Down at the bottom written on their very own website it says what is baby dogecoin. When you hit that, this is what it says. Despite the name, baby dogecoin is a fun collectible token protocol built on Binance Smart Chain. Created as a meme joke with 420 quadrillion supply and deflationary mechanics as opposed to traditional inflationary fixed supply. Baby doge supply is decreased with each transaction. 40% of the supply has been burned so far. They have that on their website. It's a joke. So when I see something like that I have to think to myself, was this token just totally created as a joke and the community picked it up, threw it over its shoulder, and ran to the finish line? The next thing I like to do is head on over to CoinMarketCap, but that won't be my last stop because they just said this is also on the Binance Smart Chain, so we're going to have to go over to BSC Scan as well. And according to CoinMarketCap, right now the price is 8,04367, and if we come down to holders, we can see there's a total of 1,731 now. That's for the Ethereum wallet holders. Let's go over to the Binance Smart Chain, and when we do that we see the motherlode with a total of 1,327,674 holders. That's a crazy amount of holders. I think they might have more holders than Shiba Inu, and they do. They have more holders than Shiba Inu. Why did this happen? They have a CertiK audit, and they have a 93% security score with CertiK, but here's the thing. What are they securing? What do they have? I mean, listen, when the website is telling me it was started as a joke, I'll believe them. I think it started as a joke, and I think the community took over. This goes to show you the power of community. Look at Shiba Inu. Without that community, it probably never would have gotten this far. Once a community gets behind a token, they can push that baby to the limits, so this may have been started as a joke. The community is now taken over. It looks like they are giving a lot to animal shelters, so this is one of those tokens that I think it's a feel-good token. You know, you keep your lottery ticket by, you watch your tokens grow with reflections, and some of that money is going to be distributed to different shelters to help needy animals, and all of that is good. That's a good thing. A good deed, but I wouldn't think a ton of money into this token. This is the case of marketing done well. Baby Dogecoin should be a blueprint for any token that wants to understand how we should market our token. Good. Take a look at their Twitter. They're on Twitter several times a day, especially when Binance said that. You know, they were going to take the top 10 requested tokens and launch them on Binance. They had a marketing blitz, and I think that's when the holder count really started to grow and blossom. If you head on over to their white papers, page 2 of the white papers, there's a disclaimer at the bottom, an incredibly small print, and it basically says, this baby doge is a community-driven project and does not have any shareholders, promoters, marketers, managers, directors, or any other figures or entities exerting any form of governance. When you look at the disclaimer on the white papers, it says you can't believe any of this on their website. They claim to have a debit card in places that take baby doge's payment, but does anyone have a baby Doge card? Has anyone processed a payment with baby Doge? This is why I say this. When I look at a website of a token, I want to be able to see the devs who are the devs who built this thing, who put it together, who was given away, those giant enormous checks. When you see in the pictures on Twitter, there are pictures of vehicles that are completely wrapped with baby Dogecoin advertisements. There is a NASCAR. I would like to know who did all of that. Like any other cryptocurrency, especially meme coins, this entire market is very volatile. That's why we always say don't put money into these tokens that you don't have. Don't think your bill money in there. Don't tuck your kids' college funds in there. The chances are it's gonna be zero. Like all things in life, timing is everything. You pick your entrance into something, but have your exit in mind. Where am I going to take my profits out of baby Doge? I've got triple money now, so I think it's time for me to right out of baby Doge. But you know what, I bought this as a lottery ticket play, so I might as well just see this baby through right now. With 16 bucks I'm just gonna let it ride. Maybe I could walk away with 20. I know the community is very big behind baby Dogecoin, so I'm sure a lot of you are going to be angry with me. And even there's an article on Coin Journal, and this is what they're saying. Baby Doge also has real-world utility in its pipeline, which is something uncommon in many meme cryptocurrencies. So when I hear pipeline, I'm thinking this pipeline is way in the future. It's not something that's happening right now. The utility is not here, they're saying down the pipeline. This is another thing this article says features baby Doge cards in mobile applications and partnerships with CoinPayments to integrate baby Doge with top-end commerce platforms like WooCommerce, Shopify, and Magento. They list the different charities that they give, and then right beneath that there's a little bit of a disclaimer that says, should I buy baby Dogecoin today? And right underneath that it says, exercise extreme caution. When investing in meme coins, they are particularly volatile. Never invest in more than you can afford to lose, and then right underneath that they give you the price predictions. All of the opium there. Hey, by 2025 we're going to drop like 3 zeros. Does anybody else wonder who's doing all the tweeting? Because I'd like to know who wrapped the vehicles, who's driving the vehicles, where they come from. There's nothing wrong with community tokens. Nothing whatsoever, nothing wrong. But I do like to know, okay, there has to be somebody there that's in charge of making decisions. But for me, when I look at the website, I want to see somebody's picture. They're a real picture, not some shady looking avatar. I want to see the person's face with their name. Hey, when you invest into this token, this who's making the decisions. This is who's running it. The community has a say, but ultimately it's this person, because when crap goes down we'll be able to point at that person and say, okay, that's the person. That's the one I know a lot of. You are probably not gonna be happy with me in this video, but don't worry. I mean, there's nothing that I can say that could ever stop the momentum of the baby Dogecoin. I'm just telling you from my perspective. I wish it was a little more clear as to who's driving the car, what their end goal is. I wish they could be a little more transparent as far as the roadmap goes. What else is gonna happen now that you have all of this money? Where is it? And that's gonna do it here for me today. I thank you so very much for joining me. And if you have a request per token, please leave it down in the comments section. I will try to get to it just as soon as I can, but until then, try to only buy those red candles. And please take care of yourself.